so clean.
Still always appreciate the line in Shaun of the Dead of like removing the head or destroying the brain. It's like, well, yeah, I think most things struggle to function if you remove the brain.
But it's nice that we got like confirmation of that's how it works.
It is nice. Like, I don't know how they got the information so quickly. It's like, we're not sure what this outbreak is yet, but we found out if you remove the heads, then it works.
It's just most things like generally don't like having the heads knocked off.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you knew this, Lucas, but most things like having heads.
Can you imagine if that was like the COVID announcement for the week?
Just
like, COVID can be stopped if someone you know is infected with COVID. Just remove the head or destroy the brain.
To be fair, like there's some people out there that already feel that that's happened to them. Oh yeah.
If your family or friends have been infected with COVID-19,
make sure if you like that's the thing. If you haven't got a head, you can't cough.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we've figured it out.
We've solved it. We've solved the crisis. Oh, this is happening. That thing's like, that suffered a lot. I'm just going to put it out there. That suffered a lot. Like, it was on fire and stumbling, which means it was barely walking. Look. I want to get around the corner because I want to shoot this thing in the face.
Oh, where's it gone?
I don't know where it went. It, like, climbed up some stairs. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Shoot him in the balls. There we go. Right in his demonic balls. And then freeze him up. Oh yeah. Like so many shots with like demon balls. Hooah! Glory kill. Glory kill.
Oh, maybe not.
Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Eat a dick. Because that's the thing, like the Crucible can only kill one thing. That can technically kill like 50 demons if you stand close enough.
Yeah.
So that's actually way more broken than I thought it was, because like with it being like a pickup in Horde mode, I was thinking something like the BFG, I'm going to use it like once as a frustration mechanic.
But no, you can just constantly use it.
Which makes sense given that that's what's it's supposed to represent. It's supposed to be like, it's literally the thing Doom Guy's holding on the box.
Oh,
the Crucible, yeah. Not this thing, like Crucible is the thing Doom Guy's holding on the box, and you get to use it for about, I want to say less than 10% of the game.
One level, isn't it?
And in our playthrough, I want to say I used it a grand total of like, not including the moment where you get infinite ammo for it.
Maybe about 3 times.
I want to say I used it about 3 times. And again, discounting the last area where you get infinite ammo for it.
Yeah.
So here's another new enemy type. So it is resistant to everything except the full auto mod.
And the hammer.
And here's the thing. They could have easily made this fine. All you need to say is, it's resistant to everything except fully auto weapons. So that just say like stuff like any kinetic weapon with full auto, like the heavy rifle or the minigun.
Yeah.
That's all you've got to do to make it balanced. And it's like, nope. At least though it's not invincible, it's just resistant to all of the forms of damage. And again, it just feels like not enough people use the full auto mod.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, why not make the full auto mod work better?
In our playtests, it seems like people use these 3 things let's make enemies for them.
Like, no one used the microwave beam and no one used the full auto mod, because why would you use the full auto mod when you can just cover the area in like 5 grenades that cause smaller, better grenades to go off as well? That's all you have to do, just make it full auto mod and just say like... And then the thing is, with that, you'd be naturally inclined to use this because its perk gives you more ammo if you kill an enemy with it.
True. Yeah.
So you wouldn't even need to like worry about people going to like the other weapons. Because when you're at this point in the game, the thing you're going to be using like the heavy rifle for, you're never going to be using it for anything but just like headshot shit. Which they can also be hit by. It's really funny. They just don't like it. Look. They really don't like being shot in the face. Oh, we don't.
Just played possum. Like, oh no!
Like, if every demon did that, like Doom Guy would never win.
That does show that Doom Guy has some level of mercy.
No, he's got mercy. Just like that thing died. And he's like, well, if it's already dead, it's wasting my time.
Okay. It defo didn't count. You know, it was just like, oh no,
he just sunk into the
dead.
ground. Oh no, I'm definitely dead. Please don't shoot at me.
Please don't do what you did to everyone else.
So I won't, just because of the time it'll take me to like stoop down and punch you in the face. Oh yeah. Punch it. The torch of
just
kings.
like moments like this where I'm like, this is the torch of kings, light it for the world spear. I'm like, This is Doom. We don't need this.
It's also as well, how many?
Let me fight evil Mega Doom.
How many, like, legendary, like, forbidden, super secret objects have I picked up when you used to open a door?
Yeah.
So much fanfare has been given for this thing that I'm using to open up a door to the next area.
I mean, to be fair, this is a world where a regular key is just a spirit wolf with, like, an entire wave of enemies.
Or someone's skull.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fair. But the idea, like, the thing should be like, Doom guy shouldn't care. Oh yeah.
We are still a day's walk away from the world sphere.
And so basically, I've just let everyone know that I'm here to wreck shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which they should know. Oh, let me fight that. Let me fight that. Let me fight it right now. Do not let me ride it and put us into a
You're
bad...
100% riding it.
I don't want to do an on-rails shooting mission. I want to fight it. Give me a glory kill where I punch it.
You should ride it all the way to the world sphere and then glory kill it.
No, the glory kill should be riding it. This is actually just a very long glory kill. Do you know my favourite bit of that? It's like, look at all these people who know what you're doing. Doom guy immediately flies 800 feet into the air where no one can hit him. Oh, this looks so lame.
It really does.
This should be the coolest thing ever, but the fact that they seemingly think it looks so cool is making it less cool. So one of the cool things about Doom is that it doesn't take itself seriously, and it's like, look how you know how rad this is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if Doom put dragons?
Yeah, Demon Dragon that he rode.
It seems you're not the only one who wants this mission accomplished. If you defeat the Dark Lord, any demon outside of
I
hell
think
will
that
be
demon
destroyed.
dragon just thought you were the Dark Lord and was like, "Oh, sir."
What? That'd be a great mechanic. If they had the thing of like Doom guy just walks through the front door because they think it's Doom guy. That makes no sense now. Why are the demons attacking me if I look exactly like their king? I look exactly like their god.
But you don't have weird glowy red tattoos.
They don't know what I look like underneath this armor. And I'm now thinking, Joe, we talked about will the Dark Lord have like rad demon armor? Would it be cool if he was just naked?
Would be cool, but only if he's going like full dong out.
Yeah. If he's just Dr. Manhattan in it. He just read Dr. Manhattan. I was waiting, okay.
Like, if he doesn't hang dong, what's the point?
Exactly. I like how it's invisible for Storm. So thereby making it very, very visible. It's the most visible I've ever seen it.
Well, that sounds like a lot of things, doesn't it? Either they don't want to be seen or they want to be the most seen ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do it. I like how I can't even cling on to that unless I've got the thing. So at least like make those like infinite so I can just like swing around like a badass the entire time. Yep. You know what, fuck it. I've got like loads. In midair. In midair. Get out of my way. Now you're visible. I want you to give it just a few seconds to get a nice
The
play.
pinky thing, right, if I charge headfirst at Doom guy, he'll have no chance.
Yeah.
He just punches its face out the way.
It is just, why did this happen? Oh, the chainsaw! Lucas, it's only weak to one thing, and the chainsaw comes in. Thereby making that description.
It said it was resistant to chainsaws,
It's
guys.
the huge fucking lie. Oh, the frames.
You just saw the face come out of nowhere, man. Like, through the mist, the face arrived.
He loves it. He's a little Arachnotron. Having a great day. Just Arachnotron boy. Yeah. Destroy those weak points. Destroy those fucking weak points.
Carl, I'll ask you the question, why aren't we tipping spiders?
That's a fair point. Let's go tip this spider. I would like to very much go over this jump. And I'm on low health. So
6 HP, no more spider tipping.
there we go. I was just like, I was looking at my radiation thing again and it got me. You know what? I don't care if he's going to take all out. I don't care, because as long as he's doing off his little bum. Come on! Literally empty the clip! That was worth it though. That was so worth it, because fuck that thing. Like, I am not a fan of that thing at all. It can eat my ass.
It's the question, like, who's got the thickest ass out of all the demons? Is it the monkey bar?
It might be. Like, they are, like, there's some sag
Who's
on
got the
that.
most junk in the trunk?
Like, there is some sag. And they've got some hang. Oh no, it knows.
Oh, the empowered cyber monkey bit.
It knows I was chatting shit. You know what that helps with though? That does help me with that thing of, do you know the annoyance of walking up blood punching them?
Oh, yeah.
And
And
then
you can
just-
stun them and then get the blood punch.
Oh, that was good. That was like super tactical actually.
Yeah, that's a really good combo.
It just stops that annoyance of I walk up blood punch them and they just have the weird air
The
effect
ground
thing.
pound on you.
Thereby making the blood punch like a choice you don't actively want to make. Whoa. Whoa. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? That one. That's the one I don't like. Oh, why is that? Why are the ones on the base enemies sometimes just so mean? Like, some of them are just like when you twist their head all the way off.
Yeah. Got to twirl them around before you decapitate them.
It's like these are the same enemies that Doomguy could kill in like 1 second.
Is that when you make a Smurf account to go and fight all the level 1 noobs?
Basically, yeah. Here we go. It's tips and spiders.
Yeah!
So you hear it scream at the last second, like, please stop doing this. And I'm like, how about now?
I've never seen the world from this perspective.
It's like just upside down. Oh, this is happening. Because I've got the glory kill range on, look, so that's going to help me do the jump. I know I could have, like, meat hooked him there, but like, nah, I need to do this. Go on. And then just... It spent so long in a stance in which it could not might move or help.
It's just cheap.
It is. It's really unfair.
Downloading the map.
Does that say 4?
No, it says 1 up. No, wait, is that...
I think it's 5.
Is it 5 or 2? It's a 2 up.
I feel like I got that.
Did that not count you getting it?
Nope, and it dropped me all the way down. I
You
think.
can look back up though, Carl, surely.
If anything, this just highlights how bad this mechanic is. So it's showing like how awkward and shit the angle is on all the. Okay.
Can you not just go straight up?
Nope, it's not letting me. So maybe I need to be like closer to it. So
Really?
it's just highlighting how shit the hit detection is more than
Yeah.
anything. So you know what? I don't care because I'm gonna go through to the next area because I'm like clipping inside of it and it's not giving it. So I don't care.
Whoa.
Yeah! Those guys are loving it. Yeah. That felt
I don't think I've ever seen one of those live long enough to use a flamethrower.
I'm invincible.
Oh, wait for them.
I'm
Yeah.
invincible. This doesn't hurt me. Why would you run me? You fool. Just infinite. So this
You
is
also
what...
have blood punches everywhere.
I know. Like, this stuff like this, I don't mind. This is the power fantasy aspect I want. It's like, fuck it. Infinite bollocks. Like, we've given you all these tools. Just think, how often does that immunity to barrels ever really come in regular combat?
It doesn't really. You never see them.
No, ever.
I do know that Carl wants infinite bollocks. Though.
I do. I want so much bullshit on screen. And why not? I'd say the game's a power fantasy, and like this part of the DLC seemingly delivering on that. Of like, oh yeah, we did make the first DLC very hard, but we never really gave you anything to counteract it.
Yeah, yeah.
To make you feel like you could do like just. As
It
much.
was just constantly hard encounters instead.
Escalation encounters.
Ooh.
2 waves of increasing difficulty. Only the second wave is optional. Beating the first wave gives a Sentinel Hammer up. Yeah.
Well then.
Sentinel Hammer upgrade. As soon as I saw it, it's like, yeah.
The moment you read that, you just like press A. I don't care what it says at the end.
The most useful thing I've gotten so far in this playthrough. I would say it's better than the Crucible. The Crucible's a one-hit kill, but I can use it like once.
Yeah.
This is a weapon I have access to seemingly all of the time. And like it synergizes perfectly with every single one of my other skills.
Exactly.
To the point where it's like actively making some more difficult encounters like trivialized.
Did Karl flame belch the swap after?
I did, yeah, just a little bit.
Why is he flame belching on nobody and then you swap your weapon?
Yeah. Like, that's really hard to unlearn because that's not even just playing Halo, that's like a decade.
That's just shooters in general, isn't
That's
it?
a decade of first-person shooters using that.
Like Halo and COD teaching you that muscle memory.
Nice and simple. Bring that in. I love how he just took it. And that was like such a meaty one as well. It's the moment where he's like, please don't. It just looks so clean. Just the enemy has like no chance. Yeah, let's go. I have to wait. Just where's the swallow animation? No, I can headshot it now. I see it. This is what I want.
Yeah. I
What?
was just thinking then.
Like, while they're all on fire. Ah! And then combine it with a blood punch. Now, this is what I wanted from this deal. I don't care how many enemies they put in. As long as they keep giving me the ability to actually combat the enemies I'm fighting, I don't give a fuck.
Look at this.
As long as I can do shit like that, I'm happy. So
In comparison to like the first DLC that we had to drag our way through.
Yeah, because like almost everything they included actively made the game less fun. This makes the game more fun. This is something, an addition that I actively enjoy using because it's
And it's encouraging you to be more aggressive again, which was the first point to do.
Like almost all the other decisions they make encourage you to be more defensive. Like they're introducing enemies in this DLC, so we can't like let them off the hook. That actively encourage you not to shoot at enemies.
Yeah, they still are doing that, but they're now at least, you know, doing a bit of both.
Because something I showed off in like the horde mode to people is that make your enemy. I went, look, I'm just going to watch this thing, and I cannot hurt this thing as long as it's glowing. And I just stayed still for 6 seconds watching it. As it didn't shoot at me, and I didn't shoot at it. And went, does this look like a Doom game? Does this look like the game that's promised on the front cover? Like, do you ever expect to see someone playing a Doom game where they're not shooting a demon?
They just stood still.
Like where a demon's in front of Doom guy and he's not shooting him. Like, look at that thing. It's getting ass kicked now. And as well, giving me access to something like this as well means that you can put bullshit stuff in like the spirits and it not feel unfair.
Yeah.
Because I always have the option to just like get everything the hell off me.
I can't actually believe how much this is changing combat.
And how like more powerful I am. And now think about how often I now have blood punches. Because now I know that glory kills refill 2 things.
Because even if you're not using it, you're being incentivized to go back to aggressive playstyle.
And look how many like just upgrades they've got just lying around for you to pick up because they want you to use it.
An ammo boost.
Oh, so they now drop more ammo. And should we just go for the next level just because these are fun now?
I mean, yeah, you might as well. It's for a world spear slayer skin of some kind.
Which I'm not going to equip because I'm wearing the one from 2016. But I want to do it interacting in even more difficult encounter. This you know what? If you want to taunt me by saying high skill players only, you can fuck off. I'm a high skill player. Fast forward 5 minutes. Awesome.
I was waiting for just 10 seconds later, Carl.
You know what though? High skill player, someone got wrecked by a Caco demon. Because I love that. I'm a high skill player. The person who played it before me clearly wasn't. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Caco demons. Oh, that's how we got killed by Caco demons.
Yeah, maybe. One Kakademon, I'll give you shit for, but 4 plus a pain elemental.
Yeah.
Seeing the wave arrive.
Yeah. What am I doing? Such an idiot. So you can kill Kakadin with one fucking shot, can't you? There's a couple of pain elementals in it.
There are now, yeah.
But it's okay because get this. Rain Belch. Get them. I still wish they gave you like extra animations to that if you have the Crucible. Like the fact there's not like a double hit, like use the sword, like the Crucible and the chainsaw in like one thing, or make like the Crucible replace the chainsaw once you picked it up.
Well, it's probably because you got the Crucible for 1 level. Or like 2 levels.
It just feels like I said, it's on the something that never occurred to me as I mentioned it earlier in this recording session. It's like it's the thing on the front of the box, and you don't have it for 90% of the game,
and none of the DLC either.
They take it away from you. It's the thing. It's on the front of the box.
I mean, I don't want to go as far as saying like false advertising, but it's not far off.
Like,
It's false expectations,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And they set an expectation of what you're going to be able to do in this game, and then yeah.
It was even used in the marketing material.
Yeah, all the marketing. It was the thing that they sold, like, the sequel hook. The sequel hook to the game is Samuel Hayden using it. Like, him having it in his hand.
But I remember, like, the 2 things I saw from the trailers before I stopped watching them were the Super Shotgun with the meat hook and then the Crucible.
Yep. That's the game. Perfect. Oh, I win. And the thing as well, that stacks. Because when they're stunned, you can put them into a glory kill state, which refills the next stage. It all feeds into the same thing. It's so good. This is how the Crucible should work. Like this.
It should have done.
If you have this DLC, it should make the Crucible work like this. This is a way more fun way to do it than like being random pickups like the BFG.
Yeah.
So the BFG is now completely pointless now. Why would I use the BFG when I have something that can do just like more damage and also gives me all my ammo back?
I mean, the BFG is still like a trump card of just to get the fuck on.
Yeah. But like it just feels like pointless now.
No, I get what you mean.